Anne is going to join us in a second. She's going to hustle to get on. So let me just pull up the agenda. So appointment of alternates to voting status. Do we have to do that, Ty, tonight?
It looks like which one's it? I'm not sure who's an alternate and who's not. Do you guys? Yeah, we'll have to elevate everybody to voting status.
All right. I make a motion to elevate Justin Potter to voting status from his alternate position tonight. Do I have a second?
Second.
Seconded by Daniel Murray. Any discussion? All in favor signify by raising your hand. All right, Justin, you are elevated.
Fantastic. Third meeting in a row.
Acceptance of agenda. Do we need another motion for this, Ty, or?
Yeah, sure.
I make a motion to accept the agenda as written.
Second.
Seconded by Nick Downs, I believe. Any discussion? All in favor signify by raising your hand and saying aye.
Aye.
All right. We have reading and approval of meeting minutes for our regular meeting minutes of September 12th, 2023. Has anyone been able to review those? I'm just going to give them a quick read really quick. So I'll make a motion to accept the meeting minutes of September 12th, 2023 as provided.
Second.
Seconded by Justin Potter. Any discussion? Last minute changes? Hearing none, I'll call a vote to accept the minutes. All in favor?
Yep.
Aye. We're going very quick for poor Anne, who's rushing to get on here. We are on to was this a correction that was on here, Ty, on the agenda? Oh, no, sorry, I'm reading something wrong. All right, let me go back to the agenda for tonight. All right, we're on to the public hearing, application number 04-23, William and Rebecca Collins, 5 Chimney Rock Road, map 9, block 15, lot 5, increase in nonconformity. I'm assuming you guys are the applicants tonight.
Yep.
On Bill's iPad Pro. Is it okay to start, I guess, at this point? Discussing time?
Yeah. I mean, if you've opened the public hearing, just note that it was legally noticed as required.
Okay, so we are technically opening the public hearing at 7:15 p.m.
Can Ann still vote?
Yeah, she's a regular member.
But she's not
Yeah,
present.
so
Well, she will be when she votes.
We can bring her up to speed,
Okay.
unless you want to wait a little bit. It's up to you.
No, I just asking the question. Don't know.
Yeah. I'm assuming if she's here for the vote, then it's fine. We can't vote for her. But I'm assuming will be here momentarily. Do we want to start or do we want to wait?
I'm fine if you go ahead, Steve, whatever you want to do.
I say we go
Okay.
ahead. It doesn't seem like an overly complicated proposal, so I think we can go ahead, and if we have to do it over a second time when Ann joins, I'm happy to do that as well. So if you guys want to start by just kind of describing what's happening and what you're proposing, I think that would be a good starting point.
We're basically adding a bedroom and then another bathroom on to our 2-bedroom, 1-bath house. We have two boys that are 13 and 10, and we desperately need some extra space. So we're just adding out the opposite side of where it's abutted up against the non-conforming side. It's going out into the yard where there is space. We're adding 612 square feet, which would be a hallway going into the bedroom and about another bathroom. And then what is the bathroom now would be another part of the hallway. So we just kind of go through the existing bathroom into the new part, which would have the 2 bathrooms and the extra bedroom. And that's pretty much
That's
it.
about it.
It's a 24 by 24 roughly. It's like a
Yes.
square.
Yep. I mean, we have roughly 1,100 square feet,
We're 1,110.
110 currently.
The rear line setback is hard to read on the application that I have electronically. Looks like it's going to be a 56 foot if I'm reading that correctly. Hi, do you have a better version of that?
Yes,
I see
so
57.
57 from the rear, 160 from the right side, 52 from the front, and the problem area is the left side, and it's a 7 feet, and that was pre-existing. So their proposal is not going to change that.
So the entire addition is within the setback area. Within. It meets
It's not
required
gonna-
setback.
Right, exactly.
Okay. And it looks like Ann has joined us. Hi, Ann. You here? You may be muted, Ann.
There I go.
Hello there.
Hi, my apologies. And then I couldn't get into the meeting. It was telling me the link was invalid. So I'm on my iPad.
So we took care of the meeting minutes from our last meeting. And we
Okay.
just opened the public hearing 4 minutes ago.
I
We have-
heard you asking questions about the clarification on the setbacks. Thank you.
So the applicants are here and they briefly ran us through their proposal, which is
Okay.
basically a 24 by 24 addition to their 2-bedroom, 1-bath home. The addition would meet all current setback regulations, so it's really just a question of increasing a pre-existing non-conforming structure. So they're actually adding on to the house away from the
Area of encroachment.
yes. So
It is it my understanding that the current property is about 1,100 square feet?
Correct. Yep.
Yeah. And the addition is just over 600, correct?
Correct.
And Torrington Area Health District has already signed off on this.
Yes. Yep.
Great. All right, thank you.
Mhm.
I'm going to pass the baton to you, Ann. So
Okay,
you could take over the meeting from here.
thank you. Do we have a full quorum?
We do now, yeah.
We do. My apologies again.
No, we had one without you, but it's better with you.
Oh, thank you.
It's always better with
Definitely better
you.
with you. Steve did a great job, though.
Did anyone else have questions for the applicants while we have them here and available to us?
Always like to check in with the neighbors. I assume that they've all been notified and
Yes.
Yes,
any feedback from the neighborhood?
they have no problems with it.
I believe one of the neighbors is present on this meeting, it looks like. I don't know if they have any questions or not, but we did receive all the certified mailing receipts.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I tried looking that up and said they were still in Hartford. So,
No, we've got your receipts that you mailed them, and that's what's important.
Excellent. Ty, is there anything that we're waiting for then on this, or everything is fully received?
No, not waiting for anything. I think it's, pretty basic. It's very similar to the last couple applications that you had. As Steve said, it's no further encroachment. It's just the pre-existing non-conforming structure is 7 feet from the sideline, so.
Right. And it is, was it 1900s, I think, was the original building?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
so it definitely predates zoning.
Yes. It even predates me. So, were there any members of the public that wish to speak or at this time? While we're in a public hearing?
I did receive a text message from Eric Epstein saying he's having difficulty getting onto the meeting. There he
Yeah.
is.
Oh, there he is.
Excuse me. We sorry. We fully support this application, and we were in a similar situation a couple of years ago, and our situation was actually on the did not meet the setbacks, and this commission approved it. We appreciated that, so thank you.
Thank you. Anyone else from the public that wishes to speak, or was Eric our only guest this evening?
He was the only one.
Okay, excellent. All right. So commissioners, is there any other questions you'd like to ask before we close the hearing? Hearing none, I'll look for a motion to close the public hearing.
I'll make a motion to close the public hearing.
Okay,
Second,
who was the second? I'm not seeing everybody.
Justin.
Thank you, Justin. All right, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
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 Opposed? Abstentions? Hearing none, the motion carries. So we will close the public hearing and recess. So we will reconvene the meeting and possibly take action. You're welcome to stick around if you'd like, but you are not required.
Okay.
So,
thanks.
all right. Yeah, we thank you
Thank
for coming and presenting to us this evening.
Thanks for your time.
All right. Yeah. Okay. So let's see. I'm gonna pull up my agenda here.
Oh, they'll put it on.
All right. We want to resume the regular meeting. Okay. So like to someone want to make a motion that we can have a discussion off of, or questions?
My motion would be to accept application 04-23 as submitted. It is not, It is not changing the nature of the community and the neighborhood it's in. And it does not affect the plan of conservation and development in the town of Kent, and move to approve.
Okay, do I have a second?
So made?
Thank you, Dan. Discussion?
The only question I had from the staff report was this house really originally built in 1900?
That's what the assessor card reflected. So, and really looking at the history of it, it was tiny, tiny, tiny. And at one time there was another small addition placed on that and that little carport. So I think it's possible because
Okay.
of how little it was like a little cabin to start with, it seemed.
Maybe
I
a
have a-
carriage house for one of the other houses in the area. There are
Yeah.
some other houses from that time frame across the street, I think, so.
Yeah, that was the only question I had from the staff report, which is very helpful, by the way, Ty. Thank you for putting that together
Yeah, huge.
for us to kind of get a sense of what we're working with.
Just trying to pull down one thing. So we have a motion on the floor for application 04-23. William and Rebecca Collins, 5 Chimney Rock Road, map 9, block 15, lot 5. For a variance to the setback based on a pre-existing non-conforming property. Nick has made his motion and it has been seconded. If there is no further discussion, I can call the question. Anyone have any further discussion? Hearing none, I'll call the question. All those in favor of Nick's motion to approve signify by saying aye.
Hi,
Aye.
Any dissension with a nay? Abstentions? Hearing none, the motion carries. Okay. So, we will publish the decision in the local newspaper and there's a period of review. And then Ty will notify the applicants about their permit. So, very good. Next item on the agenda is communications. What do we have interesting this month?
Nothing. Nothing at all. No.
Not even a newsletter?
Newsletter or anything. Next month you'll be doing your calendar for 2024. Election of chairman and all that kind of good stuff is coming up soon as well. So those are the things to think about. I'm assuming you want your schedule to remain pretty much the same. That's how we'll prepare it for you, and you can review it at next month's meeting.
Yeah. Keep the time and the date and the no February meeting for whatever reason that is.
Because it's cold.
'Cause it's cold.
quick question again on
Yes.
the continuing education requirements. Very selfishly, when do I have until, are we all on the same schedule or?
Yeah, so it's 4 hours over the course of 2 years. And there are a lot of opportunities available at Yukon Clear. One of those hours has to be regarding affordable housing. And again, Yukon Clear has a class, like a self-guided class about that as well. Trying to think. I mean, I
Do we all have
I think
until
it's-
the end of next year to do 4 hours, end of this year?
not the end of this year, it'll be next year.
Yeah,
Yep,
because the
2
law
years.
didn't go into effect until whatever date, so it's not by your appointment date.
Okay.
Right, so, I mean, as things come up, I'll send them to you. I mean, just different opportunities when I see them come up. I know Anne went to the last class and got, an hour and a half in, I think it was
I
for
think
that.
so.
Yeah, so I mean, I'm keeping track of for everybody, so when you do
Yeah.
things, just let me know, and I have a
I
little
just
book that
got
I'm.
nervous. I saw the end of the year approaching and thought maybe I had to go try to scramble to get some continuing education done this
No.
year.
Take a look at that Yukon Clear site though, because there are several classes that are self-paced, you know, that you don't have to do at a specific time, which is
Yeah,
hugely helpful. Yeah.
Okay,
If you're like
Yeah.
me and you walk in at, you know, after 7 o'clock at night from work and thought you were gonna have dinner. So,
cool. I just want to make sure.
yeah,
Yeah.
no, appreciate
Gives me
that.
more time to procrastinate.
There you go.
Yeah.
So,
If anybody's, I don't know if anybody's an attorney here, but there are exceptions for attorneys and, you know, people who have continuing education in different ways. So, I mean, I can get you
honestly,
the.
I think Justin and I should get a pass on affordable housing.
Okay.
I'm always eager to learn more.
That's it. So,
Okay,
all right. If there's no further communications, then we can adjourn.
so
Again, my apologies.
All good.
That all got worked out. The
I'm
folks can
still on
proceed down their
Portugal time.
project.
Thank you very much for your time this evening.
thank
We'll
you.
see you
Good
soon.
night, all.
Thank you.
All
Good
right.
Till
night.
next time. See you, everyone.
Yeah.
Take care.
Bye.